Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
James Harden commenting on the whole matter, and is what I like to hear, man. This is what I like to hear. James Harden says, quote, "This is where I want to be. This is where I want to win, and I think we have the pieces to accomplish that goal. From my first day with the Sixers organization, the team and the fans have helped me feel at home here in Philadelphia." There's a bunch of quotes here. You know, Josh Harris, Sixers owner, talking about bringing him back and how we want to bring a championship to this city and just a bunch of stats and what he was able to do. We all know that stuff already. Says first career, Harden has the 8th most triple doubles in league history with 69. I'm expecting a few more of those this upcoming season, and I'm expecting him to look better and be better and feel better and play better and get that chemistry down. And that takes us where we need to go. That takes us where we need to go. Because when I was gone, I go away for 1 week and we start getting a bunch of footage. That is right. Here is clip 1 of the James Harden offseason regime. We've been seeing a few other things. We've been seeing videos of him partying with Lil Uzi and Lil Baby, Travis Scott. We've been seeing him with all the celebrities. We know the life that James lives. He's a rock star, man. He's got all the connections. By the way, if we ever do win, that parade will be nuts with all the rappers flowing down Broad Street. But anyway, this offseason video comes out, and I put a tweet out, and all I said on the tweet was look out. That's all I said. I replied, I said, look out. Meanwhile, I'm sitting out in front of a lake, couple beers deep at least, and my phone starts blowing up. And there's just a bunch of random hate coming at James Harden. I'm not even going to pull it up, but there was just so many comments flooded on one simple reply. All I said was look out. And you have these people coming through, a lot of them Sixers fans as well, saying, oh, you know, we've seen this for years with Ben Simmons. We've seen off-season videos. It doesn't mean anything, blah, 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 blah. Well, first and foremost, okay, I understand this is an off-season workout video, all right? It does mean nothing in essence, but it's good to see. Harden looks slimmer, looks a little more lean, obviously working on things and, you know, getting in his bag here, knocking down shots. I get it. It has to happen in the game, right? But for these Sixers fans and a lot of people, first and foremost, let's take a step back, okay? We need to realize as Sixers Nation that with having a player like James Harden, with everything that has gone on in the last couple years, all the storylines, there is going to be a lot of unwarranted hate. I've come to accept that as a Sixers fan, and you just can't do anything about it. But what I will not tolerate are these people trying to compare James Harden to Ben Simmons. You're not comparing apples to apples. Like, what are these people talking about, all right? Do I have to break it down for you? First and foremost, okay, what has Ben Simmons done? And I know what the people are going to say. Well, what has James Harden done? That's true. He hasn't won a championship. But in fact, he has done everything else to this point. And I think he's going to come out more motivated and better. My point being, though, I truly believe that Sixers fans are scarred. They are scarred from the whole Ben Simmons saga, that they are constantly, you know, downplaying certain things that come with an NBA offseason. I mean, what are we talking about? What has Ben Simmons done? And I'm not even just trying to bring him back up, but James Harden is a 10-time All-Star. He's a 3-time scoring champion. He's a former league MVP. And you have all these people out here disrespecting him. I mean, follow me on Twitter, man. Again, @RBPhillyTake. Go back to my reply tweet. I think it had like over 1,000 interactions and just people talking about, oh, he can't get out of the second round. Oh, you know, we've seen this too many times with Ben Simmons. How are we comparing these two? I don't understand it. I know for a fact you put Ben Simmons off-season videos and James Harden off-season videos side by side. I can guarantee you which one 99% of people will pick. This is what we'll see in the game. I know this will translate. not a man who won't take a jump shot, showing off little mid-range shots and deep threes in a gym in LA. Okay. I just had to put it out there. I cannot believe the hate, but then again, I have to come back to a realization, and we all do, and it's going to happen this season. It's going to get more and more and more. And we just need to realize that there will be unwarranted hate against James Harden. There already was. This man played half a season. He was playing through it injured as well. Obviously, he didn't play up to par, but he wasn't fully healthy. He didn't feel himself. And look at how they treated him, man. But as of right now, through the entire offseason, he continues to say the right things. He continues to work. Oh, and another thing, James Harden isn't putting these out himself. It's not like he's putting out an offseason documentary and putting these up on his Instagram story. No, he is not doing anything except posting pictures of him partying with celebrities. That's it. And Michael Rubin and Joel Embiid. These are being posted by outside sources, his trainers, etc. So I think these Sixers fans that feel down about James Harden need to really look at the situation as a whole and think about this, man. Like, we need to put our belief in James Harden, man, because he's been close before. Yes, there have been times where he hasn't showed up, but there also have been times where he's looked good. They were close to the finals. We know the whole story in Houston. And now he gets to play with one of the most elite players in the NBA in Joel Embiid. They now have an entire offseason to mesh even more. Tyrese Maxey looks like he can take another step. I think we need to take a chill pill on this because I know this will translate. Another clip from James Harden. Look at him threading the needle. I love it, man. Working on different things, getting in his bag. Getting in his bag, man. Getting in his bag, man. I truly believe, as I have mentioned multiple times, that James Harden is motivated, just like Joel Embiid is, to win a championship. In fact, I don't think Joel Embiid cares anymore about the MVP race. I think Joel Embiid is solely focused now on winning a championship. He knows that he probably should have won one. That is behind him. You have to sacrifice those things and take into account the bigger picture. And I think James Harden is doing that, looking at his career, reflecting where he's at. And another thing I constantly talk about, we know he, took the player option in his contract, and after this season, with the discount, he can opt out and try to get more. He's going to be motivated. Why? Because there's pressure. If he plays well, he can earn more. He can have a longer career. He can have more money, etc. I think everything in this situation relates to that word, pressure. Joel Embiid has pressure, right? He's never made it past the second round. A majority of the reason is due to health. Can he stay healthy? Another pressure factor, Doc Rivers. Okay, I think Doc Rivers could potentially be on the hot seat this season. Tobias Harris knows that contract isn't going to last forever. He's got pressure. Tyrese Maxey showed so much in terms of a leap into year 2. He's going to be expected to grow even more. Pressure. There is pressure everywhere, and that is what separates winners from guys and teams who are flawed and can't do that. There is pressure around this team, and I like that expectation factor, and I think everybody will come together and they will step up. Will it be enough? I don't know, but I do think that this team will be better in 2022. Shane, what's going on, man?
Hey, ARB.
What's up, Shane? How you doing, man?
I'm doing excellent.
How you feeling about James Harden, man?
I feel like stop slandering him. If they keep slandering him, we're going to have issues. This man has been blood off for the city, and you're going to throw shade at him? I ain't going to allow it. No, I ain't going to allow it.
That is the attitude I like to hear, Shane. That is what I like to hear, man. Why are they slandering him, man? He's not even posting these videos. He's out here grinding, man. He's doing cardio. We know Harden can drop 20 pounds in a day if he wants, but he's grinding, man. Come on.
And plus, he does something that Ben Simmons can't. Shoot threes, shoot free throws at high efficiency. Stop slandering this man.
Exactly. I know he's going to show up in the game and knock down shots, man. Harden has said the right things. He's been more vocal than a guy like Ben Simmons ever was. He wants to get better. He wants to win the championship, put the icing on the cake, man.
Plus, he's going to feel sour because he knows back in 2018 he had a chance to win it, and he couldn't. So he wants to. He is motivated.
Perfect.